know your credit was still good around here.
Yeah, I sold some of the equipment over the studio. Gave Sid $200 on account.
You haven't moved out yet, have you?
No. I've got a week before I hit the streets.
Then what?
Then I do a deep study of poverty. You don't have to worry about that department, now, do you?
I've got a trade, remember?
Yep, he's got a trade and a big convict brother. Have you heard from him lately?
No.
How's the pursuit of the $20 million?
Hey, watch your mouth, Jim. You don't want to give people the wrong idea now, do you?
That's what you're hanging around here for, isn't it? To get telephone calls, to keep up on his progress.
Jim, you're in this just as deep as the rest of us.
Yeah, Hector. Who is the rest of us, anyway? He made this little group into 2. Do you think he's gonna split it up into 5 if he gets all the money? Hey, Heck, come on. We used to be able to talk. We used to be buddies. What happened?
Yeah. Things change.
Phone call is here, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you. Excuse me.
I think that guy was a bookie. He gets so many phone calls.
Not a bookie, but he's gambling.
Hey, heck, I've been on such a trip, I don't believe it. I don't know where she is.
Smiley, why didn't you call me?
I checked all of her luggage, every piece, right? She's got the money with her. What a bummer.
Listen to me, Smiley. If you had called, I could have told you where she is.
Yeah, right. I'll probably get bombed. What? Wait, what'd you say?
I know where Raven Whitney is. At least I know where she was.
Where?
I went to the Whitney household, and she was kind enough to call home. She spoke to Nora.
Heck, where is she?
Okay, well, hang on a second. Let me get it out for you here. Okay. She's in a town called Sycamore Hills. The Sycamore Hills Motel, probably the only one in town. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, well, you better hurry. Hope she hasn't left.
Got it. Warm up the car, Cato.
Clothes. All I have is polyester. All I can say is, when I get to South America, I am going to buy me the most beautiful, big damn wardrobe in the whole world. And I'm going to have $20 million to do it with, too.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film, so you feel really clean. And by Mountain Grown Folgers, Mountain Grown coffee, the richest kind.
We won, Mrs. Olsen.
Oh, wonderful. Sue, you're some coach. Oh, come on, we're celebrating.
Food, coffee. I love good coffee.
I'll make some.
Honey, he said good coffee.
Spoil sport. But he's right. I can't make good coffee.
You can make great coffee.
Come on.
Folgers will prove it.
Prove what? Coffee's coffee.
No, Folgers is different. A special blend. Best I've tasted.
Mountain grown?
Mountain grown means great flavor because it's the richest kind of coffee. Make some.
Smells rich.
Great coffee.
More?
Fill her up, Coach.
Great coffee's easy, and Mountain Grown Folgers proves it.
Hey, Bobcats, bet you can feel cleaner without soap.
Feel cleaner?
Come on, man.
Without soap?
When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest lathers up pretty good.
Smells good, too. Hey, doesn't mean we'll feel cleaner.
Yeah. Okay, you've got soap on one arm. Put deodorant Zest on the other.
Check out these bubbles.
Now rinse.
Hey, guys, soap feels tacky. Zest rinses cleaner. Feels cleaner.
All right! Discover the cleaner feeling of zest. You're gonna say no to your soap.
And yes, to zest. Get out of here.
Derek, you haven't said a word about Jinx.
Oh, I told you already. She's all right.
That's all right. You don't have to talk about it if you'd rather not.
I don't trust myself to talk about it. I don't want to depress you anymore.
Sounds as if you're not sure whether she's feeling better.
She doesn't look any better than she did the other night, but she still insisted on getting up and getting dressed and going out this morning.
Out? You mean she's alone?
She has this notion about performing her wifely duties, that she has to make her husband a home-cooked meal for once in her marriage.
Well, that's natural.
She wants to have a little apron on and a cold martini when I come home with a roast in the oven and flowers and candles.
That's a nice picture, Derek.
I didn't want to make her go through so much effort just for me, you know?
Well, she just wants to feel like a normal wife.
Don't you think that she's up to it?
She's not up to it. I know she's not, but I couldn't stop her.
No, that would have been difficult, I'm sure.
My God, she's trying so hard.
When's the last time you talked to her?
I tried to call her before I came here, but there was no answer.
Well, if she's out shopping, Derek.
She's so sweet and she's so nice. What am I going to do without her if I lose her? Oh, God.
Maybe if I just lie back and rest a little while, I'll feel better.
That is perfect. It looks like it's always hung there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Well, you know, now, you were perfectly welcome to hang it in your room if you wanted to, but you said you wanted to hang it out here.
No, I like it here. I can look at it more often.
So can we. Okay, now, where are we going to hang this one?
Oh, yeah, the still life. Well, I don't know.
You can hang it wherever you want to, you know. After all, it was your gift from Mr. Sutherland, whoever that is.
I know who he is.
What? Who is he?
Hello?
Is this the Kavanaugh residence?
Yes, it is.
Is that you, Jody?
Yes, who's this?
Chad Sutherland. By strange coincidence, I happened
To be in the neighborhood, and I looked up and saw this tall apartment house with a terraced penthouse, and I thought, Jody Travis may be sitting on that terrace right now.
No, as a matter of fact, I was inside hanging some paintings.
Including mine?
Including yours.
Good. Where did you hang the little masterpiece?
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Perfect. Who better than the artist to help you decide? I'll be right up.
Wait a minute.
Don't try to stop me. I mean, remember what happened to Van Gogh when he was thwarted? He cut off his ear.
Well, I don't want that to happen, but
I'll be right up.
Hello? Chad? I think I'd better finish what I started to say.
About Mr. Sutherland?
Yes.
Was that him on the phone?
Yes. His name's Chad. He's the guy I met at the Endicott party.
Oh, I wish I'd met him now.
But you will. He's on his way up.
McVeigh keeps her brown bottle of Lysol brand disinfectant in the linen closet, behind an old hot water bottle and a box of Epsom salt. Too bad, because every day Lysol could be disinfecting and deodorizing the bathroom bowl. Could be cutting down on germs in her wash, even in cold water, and killing household germs, including germs that cause odors. Where's your brown bottle of Lysol?
The baby's room's where I always used it.
Find it.
You know that man who wants the portrait? He's so obsessed by it, I think I could probably get 15,000. Now, surely Jody will find that too good to pass up.
I really don't think so, Mr. Endicott. She's very firm about keeping that portrait.
Ah, but for $15,000? Maybe, just maybe, mind you, 20?
Really?
Now, that would be quite a nice nest egg for a young couple starting out.
Oh, we have no plans for marriage, if that's what you mean.
Oh, one never knows.
This is very nice.
Tell me, Gavin, you are still involved in the theater, aren't you?
I'd like to think so, but nobody's paid me any money to be in a theater recently.
You have a fine reputation as a choreographer, but I suppose those opportunities are rather limited in Monticello.
Well, I've been leaning more towards directing lately, but that's really all that amounts to. It's just a desire.
What have you done about it?
At the moment, I have a friend who's making inquiries of friends of hers in the regional theaters.
And who would that be?
Mrs. Geraldine Saxon.
Of course. I've met her on several occasions. Oh. Well, if she can't help you, Gavin, maybe I can.
Really?
Your friend Mrs. Saxon and I know the same sort of people, interested in culture and all those glorious things. Let me make a few discreet inquiries of my own.
Well, thank you. That'd be very kind of you.
And at the same time, you can make some discreet inquiries of Jody.
It won't do any good, Mr. Endicott. She's very set on keeping that portrait, especially since it was almost lost.
Yes, of course she is.
Excuse me, Mr. Endicott. You wanted to see me?
Yes, Joseph, in a minute.
No, I really have to be going now, Mr. Endicott. I guess I've accomplished what I came to do.
I do hope we'll be seeing you and Jody again soon. Well?
I found out what happened anyway.
Let's hear it.
This guy Vince that we hired to do the job, he just doesn't know how to follow orders.
That much I knew.
Oh, he did the break-in all right, and he burned the paintings he stole just as instructed.
Except for one.
That's right. He didn't burn the portrait. On account of he liked it.
He what?
He liked it. He thought it was pretty, so he decided to keep it for himself, and nobody know the difference.
But someone did know, the police. Did we pay him in advance?
No. No, we paid him half the fee. He won't get to spend it anyway. They got him on 3 counts. They're pinning a dozen other jobs on him. He's going to be making license plates for a long time.
It's no comfort, Joseph. That damn painting. It's like a bone in our collective throat. But there isn't much we can do about it. Except keep our eyes on that pretty little girl. Yes.
Not long ago, my only exercise was climbing up and down a stepladder. Today, I'm climbing Eagle Mountain. Boy, have I changed my life for the better. Back then, antique stores were the only place I knew to buy antiques. Now I know what to look for. I get my best buys at yard sales. That's some change. And before I knew better, I had to buy boxes of this and bottles of that to get my laundry clean and soft. But Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener changed that. Uh-huh. A product that cleans, softens, and controls static cling all in one box. Now that's a change for the better. Oh, I know, only if it works. Well, Bold 3 works. Look at these jeans. Muddy, right? These were just as muddy. Would you ask more from a detergent? And talk about softness. I mean, this feels really soft. Now watch. No sticking, no crackling, no annoying static cling. Would you ask more from your fabric softener? Now that's some change.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
My mom always says...
A penny saved is a penny earned.
I save with this.
Waste not, want not. Dawn handles more grease for the money.
Are you sure?
Am I your mother? Look, I've washed greasy dishes in an average bargain liquid, and Dawn. See, Dawn handles more grease for the money. Keeps grease away from dishes.
With Dawn, dishes look great. My hands don't feel greasy.
They'd look better with a wedding ring.
Next time, call.
Dawn, handle more grease for your money.
This is quite a place. Great lighting. I'd love to be able to paint out here.
Well, it gets windy sometimes. Your easel might blow away.
Wouldn't be a great loss. My paintings aren't that important.
That's strange. Mr. Endicott said that you put quite a high price on this still life.
I did that so they'd think it was worth hanging. I mean, if I didn't value it highly, neither would they.
Oh. Listen, if you don't mind me asking, how do you know the Endicotts?
Actually, they're old friends of my father.
Where's he?
He's abroad. Well, company.
Hi, you remember Chad Sutherland?
Yes, how are you? Did you say Sutherland? Yes. The same Sutherland that painted that? That's the reason I stopped by, to offer some hanging advice. But I think Jody has enough help, so I'll go. It was nice seeing you both again.
Wait, let me walk you to the elevator. Would you hang on to this for a second? Thanks. This way.
I wonder if you could do me a favor. My wife is staying here, and we had a little fight, you know, and she took off. I really got to talk to her.
So call her on the house phone.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe you could give me the room number. Yeah, if I call her on the house phone, she's just going to hang up, you know, and she'll probably take her right off and stick the hotel with a bill.
Well, it's 3:08. But that doesn't mean she'll see you. She stuck a do not disturb sign on our door last night.
I just got to figure a way to get her to open the door. Thanks.
Okay. Get that all ready. Now, pick up a few more things when I get to New York. I should be all set. Wolfie Thorne, Far Out Travel Agency. Yes, operator, I would like to place a long-distance call to New York City, please. I need to speak to a Mr. Thorne, please.
This is Wolfie Thorne. Who's this?
Well, some friends of mine informed me that you could help me make some travel arrangements. You see, I need a passage to South America, and I don't have any papers, if you know what I mean, and I was told that perhaps you could help.
You bet I can, baby. That's my specialty. I'm going to tell you right up front, it costs.
How much?
I get you on a freighter to South America, comfortable cabin, good food, no questions asked. It's 25 grand up front. And if you're a cop lady, I'm only pulling your leg.
I'll be there in the morning.
You mean the price is okay? Hello? Hey. About that, you didn't even bargain. Well, you can afford that, lady. You can afford a lot more.
Any people expecting a fire?
He's the chief of our volunteer fire department. He always carries his gear along with him, just in case. Oh, excuse me.
That's it.
Dizzy. I've got to feel better.
sight to come home to. Oh, what is this? Oh, it looks fantastic.
Well, you haven't tasted it yet.
It smells delicious.
Well, I hope you're hungry, because I have made the most beautiful roast you've ever seen. But first, a little celebration.
Champagne.
Yes. Will you do the honors, please?
I certainly will.
A little heart open. Ah, perfect.
For you. And for me. And here's to a long, long forever.
Oh, this is going to be the most wonderful night.
It is. It's just so nice and so wonderful coming home to you.
Every evening is going to be as wonderful as this one.
Oh, Jinx. I love you so much. Oh, my baby. Jinx, no, wait. Honey, are you all right?
Just hold me. Hold me and say it again.
Say what?
Tell me that you love me.
Oh, baby, of course I love you. Of course. Oh, no. Oh, no, honey, no. No, don't. Jinx, don't.
These are America's 6 best-selling daily nutritional supplements. This one has more essential nutrients than the others, from A to zinc. Centrum, 4 more vitamins and minerals than Myadec, 5 more than Theragram M, 10 more than 1 a day plus iron, 11 more than 1 a day essential, 13 more than Geritol tablets. Centrum, it's more complete than these other leading brands. Centrum, for nutritional support from A to zinc.
The most refreshing way to make the most of every day. And wherever you go and whatever you do, there's something big waiting for me and you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it.
On Ryan's Home.
I'm asking if you want me. If it feels right for you, if it's too soon, would you like me back?
Yes. Ryan's Home.
I don't know how I can help you, Jim. I mean, I can't bug my own phones, can I?
No. I wouldn't ask you to do this unless it was real important. I've got to find Smiley. I got to stop him before he does something that we're all going to regret.
I still think you ought to go to the police.
I can't. You're my last resort.
Well, I don't have an extension on my phones, and I can't listen, and I wouldn't listen into somebody's calls. But all right. I'll do what I can.
Thanks, Sid. I wasn't kidding when I said someone's life could depend on this.
Yes, I think I'm ready to check out now, so if you could have someone come up for my luggage, and please have the bill ready. I'll be right down. Thank you.
Fire! Fire! Everybody out! Hey, you better get out of here right away, lady. I'll get your things, okay?
That was my dinner.
Good excuse to buy you dinner.
Great. Give me 15 minutes to shower, shampoo, and shine.
Shine?
When I want my smile to be knockout, I shine it with Pearl Drops tooth polish. A dentist invented Pearl Drops with special polishing ingredients to help make your teeth their shiniest. It's a great feeling.
Now I see what you mean by shine.
Shine, shine, shine with Pearl Drops.
It's here, Miss Russell.
Oh, a surprise for us from Playtex. Introducing a beautiful new 18-hour Lovely Look bra that's seamless. Now we full-figured gals can have lovely look styling and a smooth, seamless line. And another surprise, cushiony undercup panels that don't show. Plus, the famous 18-hour fabric that stretches for real comfort, real support.
Now, save 20% on new 18-hour Lovely Look seamless bras.
Thanks, Playtex.
Saturday, it's an entire evening of love and fantasy with guest star Lonnie Anderson. First, she sails on the Love Boat at a special time, 8, 7 Central and Mountain. Then she takes a trip to Fantasy Island at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain. Love Boat and Fantasy Island, Saturday.
Sunday, following Counterattack Crime in America, Sylvester Stallone fights his way to power, battling anyone who gets in his way in Fist. A network television premiere at a special time, 8, 7 Central and Mountain. The ABC Sunday night movie.
Tonight at 5 and 6.
The People's Court today at 4:30.
Yes, I'm ready to check out, so if you could send someone for the luggage, and will you please have the bill ready when I get down? Thank you very much.
Harley, you better get out of here as fast as you can, or I'll take care of this stuff.
Oh. Oh, my
What?
God! There is a fire!
It's okay, lady. Get back in your room. Get back in your room.
Save my baby! I can't go out like this!
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Tide. The extra action in Tide means dirt can't hide. And by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Hey, Bobcats, bet you can feel cleaner without soap.
Feel cleaner?
Come on, man.
Without soap? When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest, you're gonna say no to your soap.
Zest ladders up pretty good.
Smells good, too. Hey, doesn't mean we'll feel cleaner.
Yeah. Okay, you've got soap on one arm. Put deodorant Zest on the other.
Check out these bubbles.
Now rinse.
Hey, guys, soap feels tacky. Zest rinses cleaner. Feels cleaner.
All right! Discover the cleaner feeling of zest. You're gonna say no to your soap.
And yes to Zest. Get out of here.
Hey, check this out. A load of laundry like you do every day. Grape jelly on a jumper. Chocolate pudding on some pants. Muddy dirt on a good shirt. To show you that dirt can't hide from the power in Tide, I'll roll this muddy sleeve up past the elbow and pin it so it'll stay. Now, if Tide can clean the dirt rolled up in this sleeve, imagine how it'll clean all the laundry. Now, the jumper looks great. So do the pants. What about the muddy dirt in the rolled up sleeve? You think Tide got it? There it is. Clean from elbow to cuff. That's why you should use Tide on all your laundry every day. Dirt can't hide from the tough cleaning power in Tide.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Ladies, it's okay. The fire's out.
Oh, thank you. You people certainly are efficient.
All in a day's work, ma'am. Grow up.
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Hey, oh, everything's terrific. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much, huh? That was nice of you.
Hey, wait a minute. Was that your motorcycle parked outside?
Was.
Yeah. Well, the lady who just left, she backed a car into it accidentally. It's a wreck. You know, come to think of it, she backed into it accidentally twice.
I never had a decent meal the entire time I was in Chicago. You were looking at one hungry man.
I am looking at a man who's 20 minutes late, and I hear the food in Chicago is very good.
Oh, it's terrific. I just didn't have a decent meal there. So that when I got back here, I wouldn't be spoiled for this stuff.
Boy, you better not let Sid hear you say that.
Yeah.
Sure am glad to be back and have some home-cooked food here.
Well, at this point, I'm so hungry, I can't even make up my mind.
Well, I can. I want the chicken pot pie.
Got it. Chicken pot pie?
Well, on second thought, give me the pot roast.
Cancel the pot pie. It's a pot roast.
This meatloaf looks good.
Meatloaf? You got it.
No, hold on.
Cliff, if you don't make up your mind pretty soon, the kitchen will be closed.
Okay. This is positively, absolutely my final decision.
The suspense is killing me.
Macaroni and cheese.
We're out.
That does it. Cliff, I will order for both of us, okay? I would like to get out of here sometime before midnight.
I am a big boy. I can make up mine.
Mitzi, we will have Salisbury steak, medium well, with all the trimmings,
steak,
coffee, beer. Okay?
Great. That's exactly what I wanted.
Cliff, you're amazing. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, it's good to be back. Looking forward to my first case here. The case of the missing portrait.
Huh? Oh, Cliff thinks he can sue the Endicott Gallery because Jody Travis's painting was stolen from there.
No, you...
I found out some very interesting things. Look, here, you see? You notice that 35 to 50% of all the profits from a painting goes to the...
Cliff, you...
Just a minute, Mitzi, I'm doing some business here. Goes to the gallery. The case of a conglomerate sort of picking on the little person.
Cliff, they found the painting. Calvin found it.
Did? How could he do that to me? How could he do that to me?
Well, Mitzi, how did Calvin do that?
This is a great story. Okay. Gavin told me that this guy tried to break into Calvin's apartment, right?
Really smart guy tries to break into a cop's apartment.
Yeah, well, okay, so Calvin comes home. He surprises this guy. He sees the guy, and he pounces on him.
Calvin wasn't hurt, was he?
No. Calvin's fine. Okay, so now, this creepo makes a break for it, but Calvin is able to trace this guy because he has the identification from the guy's wallet.
Well, how'd he get his wallet?
Okay, they're fighting, right? They're mixing it up, wrestling around. Calvin reaches inside this guy's pocket and takes the wallet out. I mean, that's how, he knew what the name and the address was.
He just reached inside the pocket and took out the wallet?
Yeah, right, okay. So, now, Calvin goes to this guy's apartment, knocks on the door, makes the arrest, and not only discovers the painting, but all this other stolen stuff. Isn't that incredible? That's great, huh?
Yeah, it's great. It's great for him. It's terrible for me.
Oh.
Well, it's certainly good for Jody Travis, anyway. Mitzi, do you think you could put our order in, please, before we faint from hunger?
Food. I'll get you food.
It's really terrible. I was looking forward to this case. I had to put a big shot like that Dwight Endicott in the jail. Boy, a guy could make a name for himself on a case like this.
Cliff Nelson, you are really an ambulance chaser. You know that?
I am not.
That's okay. A girl couldn't ask for a better law partner.
It's good to be back among friends. I'm gonna call Jody. Gavin, see if I can get any more information on this case. We might be able to sue for negligence still. Excuse me. Mitzi, I'm gonna use the phone, okay?
Yeah, fine. Dee Dee, I gotta talk to you.
Sure.
Dee Dee, are we talking about pot roast, meatloaf, or chicken pot pie?
Salisbury steak.
Hello? Oh, hi, Cliff. I heard you were back. It's good to hear your voice.
Hi, Nicole. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How was Chicago?
Windy.
I heard your trip was a big success.
Oh, yeah, I get my client out of jail, and I'm building my empire. Is Jody there? Or Gavin?
Oh, no, I'm sorry you missed them by not more than 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I gotta talk to him. I'll have to catch him later. I want to congratulate her on getting her painting back.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? She's thrilled, but I'll tell her that you called. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. My, popular household this evening. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Nicole. It's Derek. Is Miles there?
Oh, I'm sorry, no, he's not. He went to the hospital on a call, but I expect him shortly.
Nicole, Jinx is gone.
Hello, Nora. I'm sorry to disturb you. I've misplaced my key.
Oh, well, hello, Mrs. Saxon.
Well, for heaven's sake. You look like you're seeing a ghost.
No, I'm just surprised to see you.
I'm sure I don't know why. I do live here, you know.
Oh, I know that, but we weren't expecting you until later, tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. How's the painting going?
Painting?
The house painting.
Oh, I think fine. They're actually finished.
I do hope they haven't made a mess up there.
I did my best to make sure everything was in place.
I'm sure.
Can I get you something, a cup of tea?
No, thank you, Nora. I didn't come for tea. I came to hear everything you know about Mrs. Whitney. And I'm telling you now. I want some straight answers. Where is she?
Well, she isn't here.
Well, I'm perfectly aware of that. As a matter of fact, I'm aware of the whole situation. So there's no need to hem and haw with me.
The whole situation?
Yes. Damien Tyler came to visit me and told me about her illness. Told me that she was going abroad to a sanitarium.
Damien Tyler told you?
That's what I said. And I must say, I find it more than a little curious that information came to me from someone outside this household. Now, perhaps you could explain that circumstance.
No, I can't. You see,
For heaven's sake, Nora, will you please stop hedging? I want to know exactly what's happened to Mrs. Whitney.
I really don't know. Spencer handled all of that.
Then I want to talk to Spencer at once.
He isn't here.
Where is he?
I'm sure I don't know.
Are you?
Yes. You see, it was Spencer who located Mrs. Whitney.
What do you mean by locate? You only locate something that's missing.
Well, that's it. Exactly. This may sound crazy, but Mrs. Whitney was found wandering around a department store.
Well, that isn't unusual for Raven. Shopping is her vocation.
Well, yes, I know, but she was in a daze, almost incoherent. Fortunately, Spencer found her before she was able to harm herself or anybody else, and he brought her right home.
I see. Yes, her behavior has been very peculiar lately. So, it's more serious than I thought.
Oh, it's very serious. Spencer and I are terribly worried about her. It's obvious that she needs help, professional help, and so Spencer called a psychiatrist. A very fine Viennese doctor, I think.
I still find it odd that you didn't inform me first.
Well, we couldn't reach you.
Oh. Spencer knew exactly where I was. As a matter of fact, he drove me to the Monticello Arms the day I got back from Washington.
Well, then maybe he can explain it to you.
I'm going to insist that he does. In the meantime, I want to know something more immediate.
Yes, Mrs. Saxon?
Exactly where is this sanitarium?
Oh, no. Oh.
When the pain starts here, the pain stops here. With the buffered extra strength relief you'll find in extra strength Bufferin. 1,000 milligrams of strong aspirin, the strongest dosage you can buy, combined with special protection against aspirin stomach upset. Anacin and Bayer don't give protection. Regular Tylenol's not as strong and can't give aspirin doctors prefer, but extra strength Bufferin does. The pain stops here with extra strength Bufferin in tablets and capsules.
Paula Gans, interior decorator for Endust.
What do I recommend for the care of good furniture?
Well, you should use spray wax, but not too often because the wax can build up. So just use it occasionally for a wax shine. But for regular cleaning, use Endust. Endust cleans dirt and dust better without smeary wax buildup because there's no wax in it. Endust leaves just a clean, natural shine. So use spray wax for occasional waxing, but use Endust for regular cleaning.
But it's true, Mrs. Saxon. I really don't know where the sanitarium is, or even the country.
It seems rather odd to me since you were so involved in Mrs. Whitney's illness and seemed so worried about her.
Oh, but I was. But as I said before, Spencer made the accommodations. He'll be able to tell you.
Mm-hmm. When do you expect Spencer back here?
I'm really not certain.
It seems to me there is very little of which you are certain, Nora.
I'm sorry I haven't been very helpful.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to handle it myself from now on.
Oh?
Yes. I see no reason at all why I shouldn't move back into my own home. I'm here to stay, Nora. From this moment on.
So what was Damien Tyler's reaction to your questions about Jefferson Brown?
Shock. See, he had already realized that he was never going to track Jeff down and had come to believe that Jeff was already dead.
But was he convinced that it was Brown who let his father take the blame in the State Department scandal?
I'd say he was more like obsessed. You can hardly blame him either. I mean, after the documents turned up missing, Fowler Wilcox took his own life.
So the suicide looked like an admission of guilt then?
Exactly, which was a perfect opportunity for Jeff to take these documents with him to Europe.
Nice little white-collar crime.
Yeah. It's fascinating. All that time I thought Jeff was just engaged in some sort of juvenile fantasy, this talk about international intrigue, but I was wrong. I must have been. I mean, he had the perfect opportunity for stealing these documents. He was working for Fowler Wilcox at the State Department, and he had the perfect motive, greed. He'd do anything for money. I knew that. I could certainly vouch for it. It's a fascinating development, don't you think?
Yes, but not very useful. It still doesn't do anything at all to prove that Jefferson Brown was the man who took your place.
Yes, but the more you think about it, Spencer, the more it does make sense. What better reason would anyone want to hide behind another identity but the fear of being caught?
This whole spy thing sounds pretty far out to me. We already know that Brown was a devious character, so what? I don't see how that helps you and me.
You two seem to have forgotten that I exist.
Sorry, Livy, didn't mean to leave you out.
I've been listening to you waste time. I've been listening to your idle speculation about spies and government documents and unfortunate suicides, and not once have you gotten on the real track.
What is that, Libby?
I have mentioned it once before. The source to contact is someone who actually knew Jefferson Brown in St. Moritz. And no, I don't mean Valerie Bryson. We already know that's a dead end. I'm talking about her girlfriend.
Hazel Kirby, you mean?
Yes.
We have already discussed Hazel Kirby, and we've ruled it out. We can't locate the woman. Valerie can't help us to locate her because she's on vacation in Europe. I mean, it's just bad luck. That's the way I look at it.
Well, I'm not as useless as you both seem to think. While you've been sitting around moaning about your bad luck, I've been making inquiries. You see, I've found Hazel Kirby.
Some people like my pies burning to my singing.
Oh, but honey, I like your singing, too.
Oh, go on. My family does love pie. But you have to make a pie right before it turns out good. That's why I use Crisco. Look how flaky Crisco gets my pie crust. Tastes better than cold watermelon on a hot day.
Well, how about some seconds?
You haven't finished first yet.
Well, I'm working on it.
All vegetable, no cholesterol, Crisco.
Crisco will do you proud every time.
Well, now.
Tickle their noses with Duncan Hines muffins.
Tickle their noses with bran muffins.
Bran muffins from Duncan Hines, so you know they're moist.
Tickle their noses with bran muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell, because Duncan Hines makes them with naturally good wheat bran.
Tickle their noses with Duncan Hines muffins.
Bran and blueberry.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great taste.
Betsy smells funny.
That's baby smells. Smelly formula, sticky baby food.
Diapers.
That's ammonia. Baby laundry's a special problem. So instead of regular detergent, I use Dreft with enriched borax. It's specially made for baby laundry.
There's borax in grain after grain of Dreft. Dreft gets tough baby laundry clean and clean smelling.
Now she smells good.
Dreft cleans baby smells out of baby laundry.
Derek, I'm sorry it took so long. I came as soon as I could. I had to locate Miles. He's on his way.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, Derek. Oh, Derek, my dear friend. What can I do?
Nothing. Sit down. You can talk to me.
Sure, I'll talk to you all night if you want me to. What happened?
It's a very special day today for her. She was very anxious about fixing a first home-cooked meal for me. She planned all of this, all the menu and the flowers and the candles. And
Oh, Derek.
it meant a lot to her to give something to me like this finally. But she was interrupted. The bags of groceries are still in the kitchen. And the cookbook is still just laying there. When I came home, she was laying there. God, I knew right away. I knew right away as soon as I came in if there was something wrong. Oh. I almost didn't make it. She almost had to die alone.
Derek, please, listen to me. Jinx was a very brave and a very beautiful woman, and she loved you so much. She loved you with all her heart, and you did something so wonderful in return for that love. You loved her back, and you made her time here so very special. And there is nothing on this earth that can ever take that away from you.
I know that. And she gave me an awful lot, too. I'll always have her. She'll always be with me.
That looks like it, and I'm still 2 cents short.
Yo.
Give you your tip later.
See you later, counselor.
Oh, enough. Mitzi, I'll see you at home, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Okay.
See ya.
Hi.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Welcome back to Monticello.
Why, Jim, hi. It's great to be back. We better be moseying on, don't you think?
Yeah, don't let us interrupt you. We're just passing through. Bye.
Bye.
Jim, from what you're telling me, this thing has gotten way out of hand.
Yeah, it has. That's why I need your help.
I told you I'd help you, but you're asking me to eavesdrop on Smiley's phone calls to Hector, and I'm sorry, baby, that ain't my style.
I know that. I know that. I wouldn't ask if this wasn't an emergency, but this situation is desperate, Sid.
Yeah, but you're talking like it's a matter of life and death. Don't you think that's stretching it out a bit far?
No, this is no exaggeration. See the picture. Raven's out there with a lot of cash, a lot. And Smiley's on a trail, and there's no telling what he'll do. There's just no telling.
I can't believe he would do anything to harm her.
Yeah, I know how you feel about him, but we can't take that chance. If I'm right, Smiley's mood is desperate, and therefore he's dangerous, and I have to find him, Sid. And And this telephone deal's the only way to do it.
Can you get that? Yeah, thanks.
Sid's Tavern.
What do you say, sexy? How you doing?
I'm fine, Smiley. Where you been keeping yourself?
Here and there, and up and down, in and out. Heck, is Hector around?
Hector? Just a minute, Smiley. I'll see if he's here.
Hey, baby. She did it again. Why? I was in the same room with her. Same room, she got away. Do you believe that? Huh? I was right next to her. She's some kind of witch, I'm telling you. There's something supernatural about her. And on top of that, she ran over my bike twice. I just don't believe all this.
Well, that's too bad, big brother.
I was right next... Who is this? This isn't Hector. Who is this?
Allergy sufferers. Fight back this season. There's dandelion, ragweed, and your allergy pill may not be enough because no leading pill helps stuffed nose and headache too. But this will. New multi-symptom Teldrin. It helps more allergy symptoms. New Teldrin relieves sneezing, watery eyes, plus the nasal congestion and headache of allergies. So fight back this season. Try new multi-symptom Teldrin. It helps more allergy symptoms.
Any sirloin scraps from a dog?
Molly, haven't you heard? There's no need to add meat anymore. Not with Alpo beef-flavored dinner. It's got so much meat protein. It's all a dog needs to eat.
Just how much meat protein?
There's as much meat protein in this bag of Valpo Dry as in 10 pounds of sirloin.
She loves it.
Of course, it tastes great.
That's terrific.
And remember, Alpo beef-flavored dinner has so much meat protein, there's no need to add meat.
How well do you know your favorite ABC daytime dramas? Play Daytime Dilemma and find out. Starting May 31st, you'll get a chance to predict what your favorite characters will do next. Send your name, address, and phone number to Daytime Dilemma, Box 1128, Radio City Station, New York, New York, 10101. Play Daytime Dilemma.
Hey, you're not Hector. Who is this?
This is Jim, Smiley. It sounds like your luck has run out, my friend. Why don't you come on over to Sid's and we'll talk about it, huh?
As expected, legislators responded to the budget appeal along party lines. In local news...
Hello?
Retired Florida Julian Darling was $1 million richer today when he won the state lottery.
What happened to the back of your car, lady? Looks like somebody smacked it up real good.
Yeah, right. My husband drives a cab during the day. He's very careless. How much did you say it was?
That's 15 even.
All right, here you go. Keep the change. Thank you.
Today in a wild shootout in Hampton. The men identified. Just 2 short weeks ago, Jinx Avery stood beside Monticello Police Chief Derek Mallory and took her marriage vows. Just moments ago, it was announced that Mrs. Derek Mallory died quietly at their home in Monticello.
Who you like better?
I love you both.
He's got a new baby brother. Now he has to share your attention. You try to reassure him.
Something to play with.
You give him lots of love, the best advice, and the orange juice you choose is Minute Maid. You know it's 100% pure, and it always has a fresh squeezed taste.
Hey, look, he likes me.
America's growing up on the fresh taste of Minute Maid. Make it Minute Maid.
Boring Franks and beans, so-so salad, plain old poultry. No more. I use Gouldens, the mustard good enough to cook with. Gouldens is so rich, so flavorful. It doesn't lose its flavor in cooking. Gouldens makes a tasty glaze, turns an everyday dish into something special, adds a zesty touch to salad dressing. Get Gouldens brown mustard. Gouldens' secret blend of mustards and spices makes it the mustard good enough to cook with.
Tonight, a medical miracle changes the life of a two-headed man, and triplet brothers are reunited after 19 years. That's incredible. Then teenage schoolgirls are turned into million-dollar fashion models when Joan Hackett and Joan Collins star in Paper Dolls on the ABC Monday Night Movie.
866-500